Alright guys, welcome back to the Regal Gentleman Studio, and today we've got Thomas in the chair. How you doing, man?
I'm great.
Brilliant. I'm very well, thanks mate, I'm very well. So, what is the plan? What are we doing?
So I've grown out my hair for like 3.5 years right now.
Nice.
I've obviously cut it, but
Okay,
I've been on like a longer hair journey.
Nice.
When I just get rid of it right now.
Really? Okay. So what are you thinking then?
So I have never had like a fringe.
Okay.
And like most of my life I've like straightened my hair and stuff. So this is like I've like experience with curly hair.
Nice. So you want to embrace the curl?
Yeah. So
nice.
I want to have like a curly fringe with like quite short edges.
Sound?
I mean, not. It shouldn't be like a fade.
Yeah.
Like it could be a fade, but
you don't have to incorporate a fade. That you can incorporate one if you want. You don't have to though. You know, if
so I have like I've been saving like a lot of photos.
Good job.
Like.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Let's go down. Okay. Go back up a minute. Okay. Yeah.
I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
I like when it's like some parts falling down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd stay away from anything like. So I'll show you. Do you mind if I hold your phone?
Yeah, for sure.
I hate to say it, but they don't work.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's got curly hair. I think that's a perm.
Yeah.
So that's why he's got that very that's why he's got that singular kind of curl going on. You're probably better off with things like that.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah, I like that one as well.
Yeah, I like that one. So that's a very popular one, that one. But the reason I say about not going for things like them ones and stuff, because I don't think he's got curly hair, and I feel like they're so disconnected on the top. I don't know whether that would work for you, because I feel like you need a bit more structure to the curl. You know. So
I want it more like more.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Together.
You don't want it to be too separated. You still want a short sides, but you don't want it to be such a contrast that the top doesn't work. All right. Yeah, why not? I think we give it a go. That little shorter edge on that one there will be nice for you.
All right.
I feel like we need that slightly shorter edge.
Yeah.
I think that looks really nice.
Yeah, I trust you.
All right, that's cool, man. Yeah, famous last words,
like
you know.
That's why I'm here, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. You've come from Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Wow,
so I arrived
amazing,
this morning.
That's incredible.
Strolling around the city.
Nice. Strolling around Bethnal Green.
This is the only place I've been.
There's some nice places around here, man. You'll find some good places around here, man. Well, you know what? I hope it's worth it for you. I hope the trip was worth it.
Yeah,
I do. And so, are you definitely sure you want to get rid of it?
Yeah.
I feel like you are. I just want to double check before we start. Yeah. All right, man. Well, yeah, let's do it then. Yeah, sounds good. Cool. Perfect. This is going to be a very, very big transformation, man. You're going to look so different.
Yeah. I'm ready for it. Cool. I've been sick of this for a while.
Nice. Yeah. If you could, if anybody watching could feel the heat of this place, it gets warm. It's great in the winter though.
Yeah.
But it's just it's hard work in the summer, especially when we've got to have the doors shut and the windows shut because we're filming. Yeah. We can't have any sounds because it just you can hear everything. So it gets very warm. Well, I've got no shorts at the moment, right? I've only got like swimming trunks. So that's why I'm in tracksuits, because my jeans were that hot when I put them on this one. I had my tracksuits, so I was like, I can't wear jeans because
they're looking great.
They look all right, man. They look all right, but you can't. Thankfully, the camera doesn't really know what I'm wearing down below. It's more just up here. So I just drew attention to that, haven't I? Yeah. Nice one there. Right, so Thomas's hair is nicely shampooed and conditioned. Texture changes, obviously, as you can see. It's very different. I'm just trying to figure out which way to attack this. I think I'm probably going to work on a horseshoe first, and then work the top in. I think I'm going to layer the fringe in, so we build up the bulk at the front. I felt that's what we need to do. When we were just leaning back then, I think, I don't know if it was on record, but we were talking about Thomas's hairline, and there's a bit of recession in there. And again, not going to be an issue. Your hair's so thick, and we can make that fall forwards. I think that'll be totally fine. I think it's just about finding the right length at the front for your face shape. I think if we go to the eyebrows, it's going to, because your face shape is you've got a very wide jaw.
Yeah.
And it concaves quite a bit at the top. You see that there, right? That concave.
I noticed that as well.
If I do that, that's the angle we need to work
That's
at.
always what I tell my barbers. Like, I want more volume.
More out. Yeah, exactly. So we work in like that. Now, my only worry is when we're picking line for the fringe, if I cut this to here, that's going to really close your face up.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But so I think your fringe should probably sit about here.
All right.
I think that's where you'd be probably better at getting that curl, just to be loose and falling down just through there. I think then we can build up a bit more the fullness through the ridges there.
All right.
I think that'd be better for you, because I think that's where the concave starts.
Yeah.
And I feel like that needs to be the line where we draw the fringe on. Happy with that, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, cool.
I agree with everything.
Do you agree with that, yeah? Sweet, sweet. Right, so I'm going to do a horseshoe section on this one. I'm going to start at the round of the head, not at the recession point, because I want to use this in the kind of to build the front and the foundation for the sides as well. Now I'm going to cut the sides down so there's still a good bit of length in them. But when I say a good bit of length, I mean just enough that I can run my fingers through it. Because I want to be clean off the ears. Okay. Now this is me personally. You can say if you agree with this or not. This is me personally. I want this to sit sort of just like on the neckline, on top of the ear. So you've still got a little bit of a kind of natural finish to it. Yeah. I feel like that will definitely not draw the attention to like one element of the haircut. I feel like that will kind of bring the whole piece together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sounds good.
There we go. Right, so that's my horseshoe done. Should I comb this up? Just like that. Just wrap that up and away. Let that stay there like that. Okay, that's perfect. Same angle all the way around. Okay, this is going to be a very slightly different palm to palm today. I'm going to be using one finger width sections. Now, I very rarely do that because we never go this short, right? But I'm going to be using one finger width sections on this one because we're going really tight and short here. And then that's going to work into that corner and then work into the front. So remember, we always leave that bit up there because that's the concave, that's the no man's land bit there. We start from here. So one finger from the side bit is here. Very, very short sections, okay? Again, think about it, right? Smaller the section, shorter the haircut goes. Wider the section, the more length you leave. So, because we're taking this down to that kind of like EL's length, the model in the picture, that's what we want to work to. Like that. So as you can see, look at the angle. It's coming out further there and getting closer towards the side bit. It's perfectly working up towards that foundation that I need for the top. There we go. So look, you can see weight build up through here, nice graduation into shorter length down the bottom, right? That's what we're working for because when we look straight on, again, we don't want that concave on the sides. We want to build up that weight here. That's what we need. See, when that's gone, that keeps that perfect shape, the comb. We need that for Thomas's face shape, okay? Now, this might seem like it takes ages, right, when you do this section, but think about what I've actually done. I've gone from longer to shorter in a graduation. So from top to bottom, I've gone shorter. I've created shape. I've set the foundation for the top. And all I need to do is trim around the edges. So in reality, this might seem like it takes ages because of how sort of particular you need to be and make sure your fingers are right and whatever else. And it might seem like a slow process, but think about what we've actually covered. We've covered half of the back and sides where all we really need to do is trim around the edges. That's it. Everything else is being cut in. Shape, movement, texture, you know, everything. So this is a good technique. Don't be put off by thinking it's going to take you ages because it genuinely won't. Really, really won't. When you get the hang of it, if you practice on a mannequin or if you practice on like a family member or a friend, trust me, when you speed up, it's a great, great technique. Because look, it's already cutting in. Look at this. Look at the weight build up there. It's seamless as well though. It's not like a line or anything like that. It's seamless. Falls in nicely. And we're maintaining that little bit of weight, so that's going to fall lovely into the top. So Thomas, tell me about your 3-year hair journey then. What made you embark on this journey?
I don't know actually.
It's a really good start.
I just enjoy like getting into random stuff
Fair
and
play.
just giving it my all.
Nice.
So yeah, I just decided to go for it.
Nice.
Yeah, because I never had curly hair. Like I've always worked against it.
You always worked against it.
Yeah, it felt like it was time to try out what I could actually do with my hair.
Nice. Yeah. Embrace it. Yeah, man.
Because
cool.
It's been rough to work against it.
Do you know what? I think at every stage of somebody with like sort of curly hair, I feel like at some point in their life they just give up straightening it, and they just go, do you know what? Screw this. I'm going to go with the curls from now on.
I straightened my hair for more than 10 years straight, like every day. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, to be honest, like I think most guys with curly hair do or did. I remember I used to have a friend when I was growing up who like hair straighteners were a big thing when I was growing up. Like GHD had just released this like mini straightener, huge thing right in our industry, like massive. And all my mates used to straighten their hair. Even I used to straighten my hair. I'm like, I've got straight hair, but it does make a difference. It smooths it out, right? But my mate used to have curly hair. What's that?
Different texture.
It does give a different texture. Yeah, it does definitely. Well, my mate had curly hair, very much like yours, right?
Yeah.
And he used to always straighten it, and we'd always go like, just leave it curly. But the problem was the style wasn't curly though. Everybody had straight, spiky hair.
Yeah.
So he would have looked out of place if he'd had the curls.
Yeah.
Whereas now he does have the curls. Do you know what I mean? He's embraced the curls now.
I feel like it's like also like a growing up thing. Mm-hmm. Like you don't wanna be too different when you're young.
You don't. No, definitely not. You want to fit in, don't you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, I get it. You just think to yourself, oh, you know, why?
You really just have to learn how to care for them. That's as we said earlier, like that's it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. It is. It's the hardest bit, to be fair. It's learning how to manage them, you know.
Like I've been doing this for 3.5 years, and I still have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like some days I just like I don't even know what they are. Like some days are good, but
yeah. I know what you mean. Right. So I'm going to work with the trimmer now on the edges. I'm just going to tidy these edges up. So a bit of freehand trimmer over comb. Just move this curl your hair out the way. Like we shear the sheep by the end of it.
I lost like a kilogram.
We were saying earlier on, we should have a set of scales in here and see exactly how much the hair weighs.
Like I used to wear a hat all the time.
Oh right, yeah.
Like when I cut my hair, it usually goes down like 2 sizes.
Does it really? Yeah.
Yeah, it goes down like it's so much.
I'm just going to tidy it around the edges here, like that. Nice little taper towards the bottom. We've already tapered it with the palm to palm section. Because obviously the head rounds off around the head, doesn't it? So obviously keeping your fingers straight, you're going to create that taper towards the bottom. Again, a bit more hard work has been done, that technique. What I'm doing now is just cutting it a touch. I just taper these curls away a little bit more, just so we can see the contrast a bit more. Just keep it nice and low around the ear. Just going for something very subtle, nice and tidy, nice and clean. Just because the way your hairline goes at the bottom, bud, you need to kind of just take this in a touch to make it look a bit neater. So I always recommend a taper on this neckline. And just taper the centre a bit tighter as well, just to match either side. So again, we're not looking for something mega neat anyway, so this amount of tapering will be just a nice touch and just make it a bit more symmetrical. I'm just making this neckline nice and symmetrical now. There we go.
Big difference.
Big difference, man. Imagine if all the electricity went on, the lights went out now. Eh? Lovely little top knot going on.
Yeah, I could keep it like this.
You could, mate. You could.
Yeah.
Let's cut this shape in now at the front. So, I'll be bringing this forwards like that. Okay.
Yeah, looking good.
It's a bit more like punk fringe right now, isn't it? You know, a kind of grunge sort of look.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is not. I wasn't saying there was. I was merely just observing what it was like. We've all been there. We've all done it, right? You know, we've all had that sort of rock phase. I had it, man. I had it.
Mine is coming.
Gonna work on cutting in this now. So I'm gonna build up the weight at the front, right? Now how I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna do this on the profile section. I'm gonna take that down, just like that. There's the one. Turn around towards me. Bridge of the nose, straight down, like so. So from a T section, the back, that's the section that we're looking to do, straight down, okay? Now I'm going to take this to probably about that short at the back, about there, because that's going to shrink, like that. Okay, I want him to embrace his curls. I don't want him to have curls that are going to be really unmanageable and unruly from day one. So I want to give him a bit more shorter length, but just enough that we're going to work with the curls. Bring this up like so. Now we've got to make sure the head is sitting straight on now, because that will curve down. The angle of your fingers will change everything. Pull this up. Straight up. And as that hangs down, we know where we're going to cut it. Okay, we want to cut it to fall up to here. Okay. Another section, same finger width, well, which is about the size of about the width of the bridge of the nose normally. We follow the same pattern. There we go. We've got our guides, both sides. Come into the round of the head now. Take this section here, pull it straight up, like so. As we get to here, I want to over direct the front to the centre. So I want to maintain some fullness in that corner, where that recession is. From this section here, come down to the front like that, a slight diagonal. Then we connect this low down to here, like that. Down. Back. We connect. Pull this all the way back, and we connect. Same again here, we just repeat what on the other side. Bring this down. Crown, we can work to our weight line, the bottom here. Cut this right through. Pull this out. Just cap off this little point here. Just like that. That's our connection point. We'll work around like orange segments all the way around like this. Just to connect the knock crown. So we're still maintaining a nice bit of shape at the back of the head. And that's just not just cut right off. It wants to be really fringe heavy. Okay. Now, last but not least, cut the fringe. Here's serum. Now here's where we dry it off, okay?
Yeah.
See where it's drying up to now, as it's starting to dry naturally, right? You can see it's drying up to the right place. Fuse are on. Low speed, high heat, so you can see it just about blowing the hair off the neck collar. And there is your curly textured top, a nice full fringe, mate.
Oh, thank you, great.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Such a different look, man.
Way different.
I know, and you know what? When this is like left like properly to naturally dry, and you've got your cream in it and stuff, it's gonna be even better because it'll be so much more fuller.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it, man?
Yeah, nice. I like it's so different.
It's a nice shape in it as well.
I've never had a fringe. Like
Really?
So.
It's honestly the easiest thing you'll ever have because everything's cut so heavily into it. So like the weight through here, when we cut it straight, because the curls create their own texture, that's what you get. You get like a nice wave into some hair down the bottom. So we haven't gone really tight, but we've kept the shape into it for you for your face shape.
Yeah.
So it means that the focus is just at the front really. And then obviously everything just falls naturally into that way. And then just
some more volume in the sides as well.
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah, definitely. Because if you were to fade that, I feel like you just look like you got hair on top.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Whereas you got balance to that now, and that just sits really nicely. And then that way you can just start to manipulate the wave and the curls, and just maybe do a couple of treatments on there just to kind of control the dryness of it because it's probably going to be quite dry because you've been drying it off and everything like that. That's a nice height, I think, on the fringe. It doesn't just cover your face; it brings out the face a bit more.
Yeah, it can be like too narrow.
Sure. Yeah, and then it comes narrow here and then wide at the bottom. Whereas now it kind of just fills that all in for you. It's nice, isn't it, man?
Yeah, perfect.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.